Some call me a sinner for the things I've done. Born with a heart of stone, fast with a gun. I'm here to get mine, then I'll leave this town. If you're standing in my way, I'll cut you down. You can't tame. Some call me a sinner for the things I've done. Born with a heart of stone, fast with a gun. I'm here to get mine, then I'll leave this town. If you're standing in my way, I'll cut you down. You can't tame.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Invasion Nation Evening Show. What's shaking? So, anyways, we're back as promised. Starting to get these evening things rolling. And, ooh, hello, Shelly. Good to see you. Welcome on in here. Trans Am, what's shaking? Hey, they pulled it off. Redneck tech support, raiding with the 14. All right.
Oh, yeah.
You are being raided. I really appreciate y'all helping out with that. I greatly appreciate that. You know, as far as that goes, Stotzy, what's happening? I greatly appreciate y'all and helping us out get that. This was something that was dropped on us last minute with the Redneck Tech having to hit affiliate. I greatly appreciate y'all doing that. So, yeah. Raid! Bug spray. Well, we're doing something a little different here tonight. We got us some, a shot of moonshine in there and some Arnie Palmer. Ooh. 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 Ah. Oh, yeah. We like them ones. Yeah. I'm entertaining too. No, and Tech, I will tell you, I greatly appreciate you going on there and explaining to people, exactly what it is. You know, when people sit here and they talk about, and it's one of the things I guess that's really my pet peeve is people think that I get on here to do this for the money. Um, and it really, really bothers me to think of how much money is according to their monetization schedule, how much money is stolen from us. You know, that's the money that they say, hey, we'll pay you as long as you keep making content. And I've been doing it for 5 years. So, yeah. I drink sweet tea and mango shine, brother. This is, yeah, what I did here is I take these Arnie Palmers, these Arizona iced tea Arnie Palmers, and we get into the second jar of shine to top it off, and we go 50-50 with that shit. Yeah. So, but I greatly appreciate y'all getting on there and helping us out with this. This was something that we just found out yesterday, that Redneck Tech has to be affiliate on $64,000 on 11 videos. Fuck Facebook. But I'm in it for the money. That's what they keep telling me. He's just on Twitch for the money. I'm on Twitch for the money. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at right now $5,000 worth of stuff. Legitimately $5,000 worth of stuff. And I can tell you firsthand, I haven't made that. And I don't even, and then you're talking, that's just the equipment that's sitting here. And they say, there's no way. Well, I can tell you right now, the computer's set up. I can tell you right now, for content purposes, these phones are $1,000. Okay? Yeah. And having to switch service and everything for content creation. But I'm in it for the money. I love it when people say that. I'm in it for the If that was the case, then I shouldn't be spending any until I make any. And if that's the case, I'd still be making videos for my Apple iPhone 4. I think I proved them wrong. Yeah. I love it when people say that because they're like, oh, well, you need it for work. No, I don't. You ask my wife how many times I've said I'd rather have a fucking flip phone. I would rather have a flip phone so I don't have all the bullshit on it, and that's it. I've upgraded continually for social media purposes. So, but hey, what the hell do I know, right? I'm just in it for the money. Hey, we should make that a shirt, Tech. I'm just in it for the money. Oh. Boss lady, I have 2 phones, one of each. Finally got my wife to make the switch from Apple to Android. She's supposed to be learning her phone, but she's playing her coloring games on her freaking Wii Pad. So, oh, the bombers. We used to do that with strawberries, and we call it, or strawberries or peach slices, letting the fruit sit in the shine. We used to call it strawberry or peach bombers. Yeah, because you eat that fruit, you're just dickered. You're dickered. So, yeah. B2 Crafts. Everybody's just showing up on in here. That's a good deal. I need to put a dip in. I'm out of sorts. I was all into watching Redneck Tech. I'm like, fuck, maybe he should take my job. That's what I was thinking. Which court case? Right now, all the court cases we're involved in are on hold. The Jungers case, Both Peggy Ellenkamp and Trent Ellenkamp are subject to special meetings with the judge. The Divine House and Fourth Avenue homes, they pretty much got away with doing whatever they wanted because DHS knows that Deb Shriver is warehousing these people, and she provides places for them to keep. We called it junk punch or college, in college, or panty dropping juice. Yeah, we used to call it strawberry bombers. For some reason, the girls really like the strawberries, so we used to call it strawberry or peach bombers. Apples, it seemed to mush them out pretty bad, though. They got really kind of mushy with apples, so we didn't really mess with the apples too much. Although, you know, apple pie is always phenomenal. Yeah. So basically, this is how my day has been working. I don't stop to take any breaks. I literally am pissing myself in order to get back here until the point my bladder's ready to explode. Then I pull over and piss somewhere on the side of the road. And I'm hauling ass to get home. Had to unfollow Redneck text support because he yelled at me and hurt my feeling. He only had one feeling left and he heard it, huh? We called them sheep herder specials. Yeah, that's the same case. That is a Junger's case. And see, again, had people been listening on Twitch like y'all were, they would have known that Trent Ellenkamp was deemed incompetent to stand trial. So you guys actually heard it first as you tuned in for that stream. You guys knew, what, 4 days, 5 days in advance, something like that? Damn it, Tech, you done hurt his feelers. Get in here and apologize to him. Son of a bitch. Christ, it's Ruger. The man gave you a beer. At least you can do is come in here and apologize to him. Hellfire. It's like, fuck you, fat boy, I'm busy. Fuck you, fat boy, I'm busy.
Do you suck dicks?
Sir, no, sir.
Bullshit, I'll bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Sir, no, sir.
Yeah. And he does hunt. He that is his one thing in life that throughout his social media that he's always stated is Trent Ellenkamp loves to hunt. Pictures of him with guns and deers and shit like that. So, I really hope the judge is not falling for this shit. I believe the judge is a lot wiser than that. Even the district attorney's like, oh hell no. So. Stotzy, bet he don't anymore. I bet he don't anymore neither. Ever. Not legally. Yeah. But as you see it in the video, I was brain farting a lot because I'm just gathering this new concept of making a video, uploading it to Facebook as I make them. Yeah, and I've got to sit down with the Redneck Tech to go through my phone and figure my phone out. There's a lot of stuff on my phone that's really goofy and I can't figure out, so when I get some time. He was either yelling or crying, told me to leave me alone. Oh, were you picking on him about his beard again? Take him out back. Take him out back to the ball game. And I need to reiterate this because people have to understand something. Even though we're involved and we want justice, and everybody wants justice in a case like this. But when they started deeming these people with a disease, when they started saying pedophiles had a disease, okay, well, when they started saying pedophiles had a disease, that in turn became the problem. They started sentencing them like they had diseases and they needed treatment and not being held accountable for their actions. One thing I can tell you for sure is because of this and the exposure that this case has received, state legislators sat down and said, we've got to do something because something's not right. What do you mean you want lolly? What the hell am I, chopped liver? I mean, that's fine. I'll quit doing shows. Shit. Y'all can start the lolly invasion and the redneck tech invasion, man. Hell, I'll go back to fishing and working and quit buying all this shit. I'll show them what the swamp looks like. Take them out gator hunting. Pulling Amos Moses on them. That's what I always call it down there. I told the one fella who took me out for a boat ride out there, I said, you ain't gonna pull an Amos Moses on me, huh? He says, what do you mean? I said, I don't want to be the sheriff in this story. Weekend is like trying to herd cats with ADD. Yeah, nice. Probably upstairs doing yuppie shit. I don't know what she's doing. Woman! Your fans are calling for you. They want you to come do the show. I'm chopped liver. I'm getting the hell out of here. We'll find out. Hold on. Hey! Well, damn it. Everybody hollering for you. I had to see if the dogs were upstairs. 30, what's happening? Ugh. Welcome to the evening show, brother. I figured you'd be streaming. Oh. Got the 30 emojis. Get them up there. Just fix the pontoon linkage. Nice. So the pontoon's going to be fully up and operational again. So, there you go, Lolly. Want to go to lunch tomorrow? Yeah, man. I had 30. I'd hit that wall, man. I'd heard you talk about it, and Tech had been warning me about it a while back ago. He's like, man, you need to take a break. He says, you're on constant go hard. You need to start taking a break once in a while. And I figured, I took a break over Father's Day, and that should be good enough. But really what it was is I woke up Tuesday morning. I knew I was in bad shape. And you could just tell if you want to go back and watch Tuesday's morning show, I was just all out of sorts. And driving down the road, and I was out of sorts. Yeah. And then ended up not doing the show Wednesday morning, getting my head together, getting my head back in the game, and getting some things figured out. And that's when I asked you yesterday what you thought about me doing an evening show, and you're like, yeah, you need to do that. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll go. You know, and then usually you were streaming later. You're streaming later than I am, or Steven or somebody's streaming later than I am. So then we, you know, so we came over the raiding party over to your end there last night. So, yeah, man. And that's kind of what it was. J. Joe, what's happening? Yeah, so we, you know, the big debate was Redneck Tech. We've had to do on Redneck Tech's channel. I just found out 30 that you know, because Redneck Tech's going with me. Well, in order for him to get into half the shit at TwitchCon, he has to be an affiliate on his channel, because they don't let you do a +1 setup in any of these events. And I didn't know that. We didn't know that until we read the tickets. So we had to have affiliates on both of our pages. So right now we've got to do the 7 days streaming for him. He's got to get 7 days in streaming so he can hit affiliates. So that's what we're working on right now. He was just streaming a little bit ago, showing people how bad Facebook has dicked me in 10 videos, like 60 grand. They've made like 60 grand in 10 videos and haven't given me a wooden nickel for my troubles. Could you imagine what that number looks like after 5 years? Could you imagine what that number looks like? That has got to be ridiculous. Had to bust out the old helmet on a guy the other day. I told him he bumped his head, needs to put the helmet on. Don't I need to bonk your head again? Yeah. Facebook is overrated. Here's the problem, Skull, with Facebook is I think I'm pushing like 20,000 followers on there is what I'm doing. So need to make, yeah, it's I'm pushing close to 20,000 followers, and I just don't want to abandon them like that, you know, because there's some people who just absolutely refuse to come to Twitch because they're like, I don't like Twitch, I think it's annoying, whatever. But then they get mad because I don't respond to what they're saying. I don't respond to their comments. All that kind of stuff. So that's what happens. What if I could get the Redneck Tech to drive for me tomorrow? Then I can go fishing all day. Oh, wait, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Wait, let's check the shit talker. Go to the official shit talker. We call it the shit talker. Chat, all right, I appreciate that, Hunter. Thank you very much, sir.
Making them dirt road dollars, way out yonder, having them holler.
Sorry, been camping, heading back to camp in a minute. Yeah, man, y'all were killing them sea bass yesterday, by the way. Holy flying flower, y'all were killing that shit. Damn, man. Yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna go over here to the shit talker and check out our weather over here. Let y'all watch this with me. Last time I checked, we were supposed to be getting rain all the way through Saturday. Well, what the hell? Oh yeah, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. all the way through. All the way to 11 p.m. into Saturday at 8 a.m. So fishing is absolutely going to suck. But it's backed off Saturday. Saturday was supposed to go, oh, there it kicks in again at 4 p.m. or 1 p.m. Yeah, so they're going to get a little bit of a break. Back to the 50s, maybe. I think you got a lot of diehard people who are going to be there, but you're going to see a lot of cars that just aren't going to be there. And then Sunday, things start clearing up early in the morning. I might give it a try Sunday evening. I might. But Saturday, I think I'm going to head over to Jerry's place and see if we can't yank and crank on this boat then, since the weather's going to be shit. And see if I can't get over there and figure out what its deal is. So Jerry thinks he might have an idea. I'll let him figure it out because I'm out of ideas. Trucker Chad, what is happening? Boss Lady's husband. Nice. Greatly appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, I got some stuff too that I got delivered to my door I got to read. I have not had an opportunity. I need to sit down and read that. I'll probably read that this weekend too. So I need to go through it and check it out. Crappy and bass bite good in the rain. Unfortunately, up here we've had such fluctuating water levels and temperatures, it's hard to get on top of them. And yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet. So Sarah, good evening. Good to see you. She'll have the, hey, I told her flat out, I know where the garden hose is and I'm not scared to use it. Plain and simple. Mama Justice, what's happening? Been a while since you've been in here. Yeah. So, yeah, I told her I know where the garden hose is. I ain't worried about it. But I will say this. I've known that, like, for some reason, the frogs out here still haven't surfaced. I haven't seen a single frog yet this year. So top water, usually when you start seeing the frogs jumping around, that's a good indicator that it's a good time to start running top water. And I mean, the weeds are already poking up to the top of the water. The weeds and the grass are already coming up to the top of the water. The reeds are already poked up through the water. And normally that is a good sign to start running top water. But I don't know what it is here in Minnesota. I mean, I've gotten a few out like crazy in southern Minnesota. Really? We don't have any up here yet. That's crazy. I have not seen a single one out here. Not one. Good night. Maybe Sunday we'll have some top water action. I'll keep the camera on the water out there for y'all. Texas rig the other day did pretty decent. Nice. Yeah, I might have to try it. I might have to put some work into it. Lolly got us those live look sunfish. She got me one of those for Father's Day. I'm kind of interested in trying it out. It works, but it's a lead bottom, which is really cool. I like the lead bottom stuff because what it does is it sits in the water a different way. So I'm gonna try it. Maybe we'll have to go out and try that out Sunday night. Lolly and I will have to go out and see if we can't hit that. Yeah, that's the thing, Skull. I haven't seen a single one around here, which is really weird. Because normally, I kick them up here or there, but I haven't seen a single one. And I was out in the neighbor's back over there and haven't seen nothing. Toads usually come out pretty early. Toads will usually surface before frogs will. But yeah, I haven't tried them either. I've been a topwater frog guy for years. I have always had really good luck with them. Had really good luck with tube jigs. I like running tube jigs this time of year, or even earlier when the fish are sitting mid-drift. So yeah, I'll have to give that a whirly bird. Chad says I've seen a few on the highways. I'm gonna have to start looking closer. Maybe I just haven't been looking close enough. There's a good possibility of that too. Think about when you're driving all the time, you got a lot of shit in your head. You're always thinking, like me, I'm always thinking, what can I do to make the Invasion Nation better? What can I do to do a better stream? What can I do to... And one thing I hate doing is watching myself. I absolutely hate watching myself on live stream because it's like, what are you doing, stupid? I could practice it in my head 100 times. I went to shit in the porta shitter this morning, and there was a huge bullfrog in there. I named him Jeremiah, and he's a friend of mine now. Yeah, I was running. I had pretty good luck on worms already this year. I've had good luck on running tube jigs and letting them sink, hitting them mid drift. Spinnerbaits, mid-drift spinnerbaits, I've had really good luck with. But top water, Lolly tried it last weekend. She ran the majority of the day running top water and did not get a single hit. I tried it the day before, did not get a single hit. So, yeah. Tree frogs work. Absolutely they do. Yeah. I used to use tree frogs for crappie fishing. You know, I like using them on a floating rig is the way I like using tree frogs. So, let's see here. I haven't fished in a couple of years. I'm off the game, busy with kiddos. Maybe to get them out this year. I'll be honest with you, Skull. I took a couple of years off myself. I actually sold all my fishing equipment. I traded off for a set of wheels and tires. Traded it all off. Figured I was pretty much done fishing. And then all of a sudden I start Twitch streaming. And the challenge comes out for the Twitch fishing tournament. I didn't realize how a pain in the ass Discord is to use. So I entered the contest. Never got to complete it. Yeah. So in turn, what happened is you know, people started saying on stream that I had some of these tournament. You know, if I put these things on Discord, I'd have probably won the tournament because I was catching some big old hogs. I was catching big bluegill. I mean, I had bluegill taking down their throat a 2/0 hook. So, all right, everyone. Time bed 3:30 a.m. is going to get here faster than I want. I hope to pick you up around the clear. All right, brother. Sweet. I may have to end the morning stream early tomorrow. My truck is supposed to be done. We'll see. Unless not all the parts came in when they were supposed to. We did find the culprit. It was a bad bearing. It hit itself quite well, by the way. Ethan Imes pulled the bearing casings apart, and we found that one of the bearings for the differential in the inner axle or on the inside axle bearing, or inside differential bearing, spit it out, stupid. Okay, bearing that the differential rides on, it was actually tapering the bearings off. I got it in there instead of driving it until my rear end broke. I got it in there and saved myself tons and tons of money in damage. So we went out fishing a few days ago, didn't catch much. Time to do it more though. Oh, I catch a lot of fish every time I go out. I catch a lot of fish out there. That's definitely not an easier. I need shorter poles too. I have a 7 and 8 foot rods. Do ultralights, 4-pound test. Super fun to hook a bass northern on that. I used to fish north of Grand Rapids with my grandparents. Nice. I've actually got Lolly set up on a 6.5 foot ultralight setup right now. So we switched her rod out, put her on a 6.5 foot ultralight. It casts a lot better for her. She likes it. I'm hoping I want her to get a hit on a topwater bait. It is going to scare the shit out of her when she sees a big old hog hit that topwater. You know, she's seen stuff hit mine, you know, as it's hitting the water, but when she actually sees what happens when a bass hits a full-blown topwater, yeah. I want her to get one of them jumpers that comes out of the lake with it right in her mouth. So I got to replace 2 wheel bearings this weekend. Not looking forward to that. Yeah. Wheel bearings aren't so bad. 94 Pontiac Bonneville. Oh. God, I hope they've done at least once. Otherwise, yeah, they're going to be tough. So, yeah, topwater fishing is awesome. It'll get her heart. I love doing it. Oh, top water is definitely my favorite. I remember a few years ago, man, that the water was so warm close to shore that you couldn't top water for nothing. The water was so warm close to shore that you were literally jigging in 18 feet of water to catch largemouth bass, 16 feet of water, and it's like, jeepers, good night. So, going to see if my buddy's brother's bay, 90 degrees west, We'll play your Redneck Invasion promises. No promises. I appreciate the lookout. Be in contact with Redneck Tech for that. He's handling that part of it. I'm a very stay in your lane person. So, as you guys seen tonight, if you were watching his stream, that putting together events like this are not cheap. And when people don't come out for these events, or we don't raise the support at these events, it's very hard to do these events. And the Redneck Tech and I come out of pocket for these. You know, every time. Damn Jammers 3K. Yeah. You know, and what was Hicktown Mafia? What are they at, 1,800? Yeah, and so far out all of them, if I had my choice, I would love to go with Hicktown Mafia. I think Hicktown Mafia more suits the Redneck Invasion brand. I like the fact that they're musically diverse in the fact that they play 80s, 90s, and they play all different styles of country. Really like Hicktown Mafia. I've seen them. Great band. Absolutely love them. Redneck Tech support. Oh, hell no. Redneck Tech, apparently you hurt Ruger's feeling. He had one feeling left and you hurt it. So, yeah, I out of all the ones that we've looked at so far, I am a Strange Days fan. I like Strange Days, but I don't recall them doing much, if any, country at all. But they do more like the 90s, early 2000s rock, and then they do a lot of their own stuff. So I'm pretty musically diverse, but you know, when you got somebody like Hicktown Mafia that, you know, plays basically the same music I used to play on breaks and intros and stuff for the show, you know, that's kind of where I'm at. Lolly Invasion says I. It's the phone. I will say this. I'm definitely looking forward to getting a case for this S10 Plus because they are really thin, and you know, like I got my palms and stuff overlap it. We need Slave Raider. Car Parts Wife, where you been? You don't never call, you don't never write, never come hang out with us no more. I mean, what in the world is going on? Like these things, I don't know if you guys have seen these new S10 Pluses, but they are ridiculously thin. Well, we know you ain't lazy, you're mom, so. But these things, like, literally. So when you hold this thing, like this, see, look. I didn't even touch it. I didn't even touch the screen. And also, the phone, I'm wondering if they still have these cases. This is the case I have for the S8 Plus I got. It would almost fit except for the back camera is different. The back camera compartment is different. It is way wider. So, yeah. But I like this one because it has a little pop-out thingy. Wabammer. And they were cheap. But, yeah, as far as the cases, Skull Whisper, Lolly Invasion, we've been kind of looking around to see what they are. I mean, come on out of there. This thing, I have not pulled this out in like almost 2 years since I got this case. But look at how crusty the back of the phone was. It needs to be cleaned off. I'd never really pull my phones out of the case. Simply because of the fact that, I don't know. I'm scared I'm going to drop them. Oh, yeah, even the button locations are different. They did a couple of different things here. Like, it completely blocks one camera. There's 3 cameras, so 3 separate cameras. Quit. This thing just keeps wigging out on me. So the power button location is different, so this case won't work. And on the back of these phones, check this out. It's got 3 cameras. And the zoom option is crazy. Let's see if I can... It even has an Instagram option. What the flying flower? Yeah, the zoom options on these things are nuts. I mean, the zoom option is absolutely ridiculous. Yes, I have a P.O. box. It's P.O. Box 101, Candy, Ohio, Minnesota 56251. Oh, Redneck text already on it. I got to figure out how to get to the 3 tree thing that Tech got to. I know it's on here somewhere. Video stabilization. Yeah, that's what I mean. I gotta have the tech help me out with this one. This phone is... The shit on here is absolutely crazy. He's like, it's easy, dumbass. It literally took me a year to learn the S8 Plus. Over a year. Can send you a case. I ordered the wrong one. Sweet. Take easy selfies. Hold the phone. Look, it tells you how to take a selfie. It'll give you instructions. God, that's an ugly motherfucker. Why would anybody want to do that? Why would anybody want to take a picture of me? So, yeah. Anyways, so that's the only thing with these though is the phone clips. The Redneck Invasion phone clips don't stick to the back of these. Oh yeah. What do we got going on? What did I miss? Here. So, Kyle's got that top water duck. I got a lake I want to try that on. It's a lake that's got some pretty decent sized northerns in there. And I know the northerns around here are known to take out baby ducks and geese. So I really want to try that out on there just to see if they hit. He'll be on 3rd grade this fall. Sweet. Very well done. I still don't know everything on my Note 8. Yeah, it took me a while. I mean, I can figure it out, but there's a lot of internal settings on these S10s. They've redid a lot of settings on this. I've been a Samsung guy for quite a while. So, what is Duo? Oh, wow. Ooh. I can make video calls from this shit. Crazy. USMC, what is happening? Good evening. I'm over here fucking around with this thing. I'm gonna make tech video conference me on this thing. Like, listen, I got one of these fandancy phones. We need to act like a business. Duo me. I have the S10e. And those were the ones I could have got, buy one, get one free. But what they do for the promotion is if you want to upgrade to the S10 Plus, with the S10 Plus, I just have to pay the difference. So I buy one phone at full price, and we still have to pay. Droids are 10 times easier. I had a Droid. I just did not like it. I had it. I had the Droid Turbo. I did not like it at all. Was happy to get rid of it as soon as possible. I got rid of my Droid, went to a Samsung. I've never looked back. Once you figure out Samsungs, like as soon as I figured this phone out, and all the stuff on it, as far as setting up the camera and stuff, the way the Tex got his, I already like it. If you guys see the video I posted up on Facebook today that was posted up, you'll see the difference as to my prior videos. So it's a huge difference. What's the zip code? 56251. I think I'm screwing something up here, but that's all right. One thing I definitely know how to do is a factory reset. And I back everything up to Google, so that way if I do delete a bunch of shit or fuck something up, I can just go to Google and get all my stuff back. So, Androids are much better than Apple. I agree with you 100%. I'm kind of waiting to hear Lolly chime in and see what she has to say. She was considering going back to an Apple until I switched services. So, I'm kind of waiting for her to get to know her phone, and then... yeah. Redneck Tech Support. Thank you. Yeah, I run Samsung. I love it. I do too. And Redneck Tech also runs the same one that I have. So, yeah, and I used his, and I really liked his. I was going to upgrade to it anyways, and I just figured, well, I'm having such a shit dump time with Verizon and getting streaming quality to where on his phone with no towers around us, it was definitely getting better. Got the S9 Plus. From year to year, I don't think there's much difference from what Tech was telling me. I don't think there's much difference between them. But, like, when you do a 2-model jump like mine, there's a huge difference. So... I'm having a hard time figuring it out. But haven't had much time to play with it either. Well, and the thing is like you can go to, and I just haven't had time. Like I can go to AT&T, and their people will show me how to use the stuff and do what I'm doing. I just got to take the time to go sit there. There's a lot of stuff here. If Lolly likes it, I'm probably going to get her the Samsung Watch to go with it. So she's got a Fitbit watch now, but I think if she has I love my iPhone. J-Joe, here is the issue. I've talked to a lot of people on Twitch who stream and who have used Apple. They do not like Apple. Well, Tanya, Tech and I could debate that after our conversation with our two service departments from Verizon to AT&T last Saturday. We could definitely debate that issue. So I think I got this all figured out. But anyways, I should be paying more attention to you guys. Sorry, squirrel, new toy. So there's one of the things that really gets my goat in doing stuff and getting on here is like earlier today, you get somebody on here that says, "Oh my God, did you watch the conference?" No, I didn't watch the conference because I think it's a ridiculous idea. When people come in with things that I think are absolutely ridiculous and asinine ideas, there's no reason I would look at even so much as what their idea is behind it. I have an iPhone 8, no problems, just not a fan of Verizon. But my company pays for it, so can't complain. Yeah. I know lots of people who like their, a lot of my family members use iPhones. Lolly was an iPhone user for years. She had the Google Pixel 2 was her first actual. She tried a Droid, did not like the Droid, went back to an Apple, and then got talked into going back to Android, and got the Google Pixel 2. Because when the new iPhones came out at $1,000, she's like, screw that. Well, now you kind of don't have a choice. If you want a decent phone, you're going to pay close to $1,000 for it. And one thing she does is like the updated stuff. But, once she figures it out, the Samsung S10 Plus is the number one phone out there right now by all tech sites. And when my tech guy has it, I know it's a good one. So, always had Verizon, never had issues. That's an awesome squirrel. I had that for my mom's ringtone one time. Here's the thing. I didn't have a problem with Verizon's phone service. Actually, I think Verizon's phone service was better than AT&T's. I'll tell you that right now. But for what I'm doing and with streaming and doing that kind of stuff, honestly, truthfully, when the Redneck Tech is doing speed tests on his phone and my phone on the booster is getting 0.5 and his is getting 7 point something, 6 point something, there's a problem. For upload speeds, I've got to have that. I've got to have the upload speed. So, and the thing is, and here's what got me with Verizon. This is what sent me over the edge. This is what sent me over the edge 100% with Verizon was the fact that the tech and I had spent at least an hour on the phone with Verizon, putting in this work order, going through the whole thing, resetting my phone, making sure that my phone was not the issue. And the deal was they were putting in a work order. They were going to go check out the towers and things like that. Great. All for it. So, I was all for it. I get on Tuesday morning, of course, catch me on a morning I'm off kilter. Tuesday morning, they send me a thing saying that my work request had been completed. So the first thing I do, now mind you, I can go out of my yard and I can see a Verizon tower. Literally. Hippie wood shaking. Good to see you, brother. So I go out, I do a speed test. Without the booster, I go from 0.06 to 0.5. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is stupid. So I hit the first AT&T store on my route and said, this is what I want. And that's what I got. Red's happy. What's shaking? So, and here's the thing. My Verizon bill was like $350 a month for 3 devices. 2 which were paid, or we had 1 payment left on 1, but 3 devices, 1 all the way being paid off, $350 a month with 10 gigs of hotspot and that kind of stuff. So that was the thing. $350. I go to AT&T, I call them first and I say, okay, this is what I need. I need a hotspot, I need unlimited data, and I need S10 phones. So what's it going to cost me a month? With full insurance, mind you, with the replacement insurance and everything, the whole 9 yards. All right? Everything that we got. We got way more stuff than we got with Verizon. $236 a month. That's 2 phones, unlimited data, 10 gig hotspot, insured both phones, and actually it's cheaper than that. It's $216 a month because we did auto pay. If you set it up for auto pay out of your account, it saves you $20 a month. So, yeah. I think we get another deduction for going paperless billing. If I remember right. I think we also get another deduction for that. So, I mean, realistically, I'm like pretty close to $200 a month to where I was paying $350. If I'm going to get shitty signal, I might as well pay half. I would say try AT&T down there. Go get an AT&T prepaid. Just try it out and see what you get for service. I'm learning that very quickly from people that what they do is they try the prepaid phone services to see how they work in their area. You know, they try them for a month, see how they work. And then, you know, that kind of helps them determine it. My determining factor is the fact that my tech guy has, you know, AT&T and he has the S10 Plus. And when I seen the YouTube videos and the quality results that came off of the YouTube videos being shot from that phone, it's like, yeah, that's a definite need. So I'm on Keisha duty tonight because you're in bed. Nice. Must be rough. The issue that I have with Cricket is the fact that you get 10 gigs of data, and I eat through that very quickly. You get 10 gigs of data, and after that, the data slows way, way down. Not to mention their phones are extremely cheap. Their camera quality sucks for what I'm doing. Yeah, and for the most part, a lot of the guys that I've talked to who tried Cricket doing streaming, they said that the Cricket phones don't keep up. They get a lot of buffering, they get a lot of issues, they get a lot of drop streams. Yeah. And it's the same thing with Straight Talk also. You know, when you do Straight Talk and you're doing it that way. Straight Talk is great if you are just using it for regular phone service, but for what I am doing, it does not work good at all. So they lied when I had it then. Oh yeah. Of course. You honestly think most of them people understand what it is that they're talking about? No, they're taught to sell. That was one reason I stuck with Verizon for so long, is because the guys that I dealt with in the Verizon store, the guys that I dealt with in the Verizon store were very, very knowledgeable, extremely knowledgeable. So, and then when getting into streaming here, doing streaming constantly, when getting into streaming and looking at that, you know, learning that upload is everything. Hashtag another shirt. Upload is everything. I gotta start writing this shit down. I gotta start writing this shit down. These are shirt and koozie ideas, damn it. Get one. We'll make that one the Redneck Tech's official shirt. Upload is everything. And what was the other one I had? Oh, I'm in it for the money. The money. LOL. Or LO. There you go, Tech. I'm coming up with shirt ideas. I mixed that. Oh, hey, I forgot. I got one sitting right here. I had a friend who used cricket, and he had the worst time with dead areas. I will tell you on my route, my AT&T phone does not work as well as my Verizon phone did. But again, I have a different goal in life. I have a mission in life. I want to become a full-time streamer, and if AT&T's were to be with full-time streaming, that is where I'm going to be. T-Mobile is good. Just switch wife and daughter from Straight Talk. No, I did not. I have to go up my garage and look for the book. That's why I didn't do it yet. I have to go up my garage, and I will do that when I go let the dog out. Peach iced tea and black velvet. I'm doing Arnie Palmer and moonshine. And so, no, I need to do that though, and I will do that. Probably do that tonight yet, even get that done. So, I will find out if my truck's done tomorrow. If my truck's done tomorrow, I'm going to have to end the stream at 9 so I can get down there and get that taken care of, because I'm going to have to come back up here and switch a bunch of stuff around. Oh, man, it's great. My favorite is taking Monster Rehab, which is Monster's version of the Arnie Palmer, the red label stuff. The lemonade and iced tea, and mixing that with Tito's vodka. That is one of my all-time favorites. Matt, I'm doing Diet Pepsi and Marlboros. Cheap Canadian whiskey. Man. I don't know. It's. I guess I'm kind of in the position of, on light domestic beers. Here, how about I do this? That way I can sit back a little further. Get down there, you little bastard. Is this better? Is this better for audio? I can't do shit on my keyboard, but that's okay. Y'all see me looking around trying to grab stuff, but tech support's like, yes! Keep it that way, stupid. Look at this. See, just fucking around, I do something right. Just fucking around, I do something right. I like a strong Jolly Rancher. Ha! Yeah, man. I just have my Diet Pepsi. I haven't been drinking a whole lot of soda. Matter of fact, I haven't had a soda at all today. I had one yesterday, and I think I had one the day before. Other than that, I've been drinking water. So, I got you on in the background, and I got to keep packing. We're never going to get up to the Iron Range this weekend, LOL. Oh, I'm going to go hang out with Jerry on Saturday and get this boat. Did you find out anything on a wireless mic? I honestly don't think, I know he's had meetings like right after the morning show all week, so I don't know that he's had time to even look. Once we figure out TTS too, that'll make a huge difference in doing stuff. I'm going to take the other phone mount that I have. Oh, no, that's not gonna... I'm gonna have to maybe switch the positions of the antennas. And put the... switch the antenna around for the boat and put it on the back, and then move the thing up front, and then that's where a wireless mic would come in handy depending on the range. Range is going to make a huge difference. TTS is the program that we have to get on the phone, so that way it reads it to me. That way I don't have to have a second phone to read chat. So, Vapor, today is a big party in Sweden. Midsummer Fest, all people drunk, pass out in the bushes. Nice. Nice. Sound like Oktoberfest in my hometown. They'd have this big tent put up behind the German restaurant, and people go there and drink and drink and drink and drink, and they'd pass out on the tables, and they just leave them there till the next morning. They'd wake up, go home, shower up, come right back and do it again. Text to speech, yes. I don't know how to set it up on my phone, so I have to figure that out too. But from what Fox and 30 have said, that it misses out a lot. I know how to TTS, it's hard. Maybe we'll just stick to doing the wireless mic, and I'll keep a phone on hand for chat, running off the hotspot.
Oh, yeah!
Hood Kings, thank you for the follow. So, yeah, I'm kind of... It's a pain that says very strange things sometimes. Yeah, I'm definitely... I sent you the TTS Twitch one free just with Google Drive. I tried the Google Drive one, and I could not get it to function on my phone. Is that the one you sent me to? I know we've been really, really busy this week, so I haven't had time to look at anything. I've got legal paperwork sitting that I need to look at for somebody, and yeah. See, get a Bluetooth speaker. The issue that I'm going to have, Vapor, is when I'm out on the boat, because I have the phone mounted mid-drift, so that way you get an overview on top of me. The issue I'm going to have with that is you won't be able to hear me. I do have two phones. Actually, I have four available right now. Any good wireless mics? We need something that has, probably at least a 4 to... I'd probably say I want to be around like Ruger Son, what's happening? Hey, now there's a very fucked up screen name. What are the trolls rolling in? Are they lurking? The trolls are the trolls coming in and lurking? Is that what they're doing? Let's get them. Look here. Let me help you guys out. Let's get it started. Reserve parking for deplorables only. Let's get it started. Speech to chat. Yeah, and the thing is I've kind of defeated my purpose of having the extra phone because I wanted to stream from the extra phone, so I wasn't tying up my main phone for streaming. But I really don't care because I love the camera quality of this new phone. So I'm just not going to be able to answer phone calls. That just is what it is. There's nothing I'm going to do about it. So, did I see your message? No, because it's on. Well, I suppose I could. I get on here and look, can I? Dear. I can definitely get on here and look. Or did you send it on here? Sorry. Who was in with 9 degrees west and said to contact him when you have a secure date. So let me know when your date you're looking towards. Yeah, and we're trying to figure that out, Stotzy. It's kind of based on venue and what we got going on, and yeah. So we're kind of in a whole world of shit trying to figure this stuff out. Matt, all right, we'll catch you tomorrow, brother. Do. Yeah. So, try and get 30 to join. But look at there, everybody's coming in. Yeah, I've got we got a lot of stuff actually we'd like to do. Right now the funding is coming out of Redneck Tech and I's pocket because the money that we get from Twitch is definitely going to better things for the stream. So time to head to bed. I will get that case sent out. I appreciate you, Skull. Greatly appreciated. I would love to get 30 out here. I would love to get 30 out here just to hang out. For whatever reason, go fishing. I want to get them out here in the wintertime, actually. Get 30 out here and take them out ice fishing. That's what I'd like to do. This weekend is Osakas Days in Osakas, Minnesota, which is an hour from Wilmer, only like 10 or 15 miles from Alexandria. Here's the issue. It is supposed to rain this weekend. It's literally supposed to rain all day tomorrow, all day Saturday, and then not quit until Sunday morning. MM says, be right back. What do you mean? We just blow some shit up. I mean, why wouldn't we? Time for me to try and get some sleep, I hope. We had some bad storms done. Yeah, I heard. That I definitely heard. I hunt a lot in South Dakota near Aberdeen, so I've been ice fishing with spears and corn. Yeah. Yeah, it does definitely sound like a wet weekend. Don't forget the fact that Back to the 50s is going on, so you're going to have them fancy 20, 30, all the way up to $100,000+ roadsters down there that probably will not be out for display. So, catch everyone tomorrow morning. Got to work early, and it's going to be a late day. All right, Kripner. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for checking in. So, yeah. The other, there's this big debate, Hicktown Mafia is the band playing in Evan. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with Jerry on Saturday and go hang out with him. I've been meaning to go out and hang out with him for quite a while. So that's what I'm gonna go do. We're gonna work on the boat and see if we can't get that figured out. I'm gonna pull the boat out there. Saturday night for the Pig and Plow Street dance. Nice fish shacks, I've always said. Why have heat over ice? LOL. Oh yeah. Mine, you could sit mine in t-shirts and shorts, walk around barefooted. I make you take your boots and shit off right at the door. That way you can walk around there barefooted, all nice and cleaned up, and yeah. Oh, anyways, I think I'm gonna probably end the stream right here. I know it's been about an hour and a half, but I think I'm gonna end the stream right here. I've got to go let the neighbor dog out. I've got to go get the signal booster hooked up and get that ready, and yeah. So, and I need to get some sleep because I'm still doing the morning show in the morning, and we're definitely going to be going from there. I don't know. I maybe we'll have to set up a straw poll or something and see what you guys think. Would you guys rather me just do an evening show, or as the morning show? Click on the Invasion Nation page. I got to figure out a way to open that up without showing all my people on Messenger. So. You're nuts, redneck. Hey, my family come up from Alabama one time. No lie, this is when I was a teenager. My family come up from Alabama one time, and they'd never been on the ice. So we just set up tip-ups, and we're sitting in the car. And sitting in the car, watching tip-ups, and all of a sudden, Grandpa looks over at Dad and says, "Hey, you think we ought to might move the car?" Dad looks at him and says, "Why?" He says, "Isn't the exhaust going to melt through the ice?" Dad says, "Nope. Ice is about 36 inches thick. We're good." and so Grandpa jumps out the car. We go to pull away. Now, mind you, it's like 10 below zero outside. Grandpa jumps out the car to go look, and you can't even see nothing melted from one of the cars. And he's like, "That's crazy." So, Tex might be in bed. I know he's got to get some ugly sleep. But night all, we'll see you in the AM. I think we're gonna do a straw poll, figure out how to do that out, or we're gonna just vote and see if you guys would rather have a longer night show, or if you'd rather me keep splitting them, do both. I'm game either way. The morning show has been really good to me, has been great, but I've been hearing more and more that people like the idea of If you like rustic furniture, a weekend your free checkout, Prestige Rustic in Osakas. I will do that. Once we get caught up, we're either going to rebuild or remodel or do something. So Tech is getting his armpit shaved. I appreciate it, Stotzy. I don't know. See, and I don't know which way I would go. Something tells me that the evening show would be a lot better if I did it in the evening, just because that way I'm not so stressed to get out and do all the stuff that I got to do right away in the morning. Arca, what's happening? So, yeah, so something, and it seems that I get a lot more of the people who can't, the West Coast people. If I get on here, like 8 o'clock at night, it's not too late for the East Coast people, so it seems to work out all the way around if I can get more on towards the evening. But I just want to make sure, because I mean, we started out with the morning show, and the morning show has been great, but I keep hearing the same thing from a lot of people. They only get to catch a few minutes of it, and, that makes it really, really hard for them. The only downside to the evening show is it's based on me getting back from work. So, and anytime after 5, Ruger says. That's why I said if I got on and started doing an evening show, did stuff in the evenings, more people would be, okay. I appreciate it, Vapor. So we'll see what happens. The thing is, if I don't have to get up so early in the morning, I could actually stay up later too, and catch more people from the West Coast and a lot of the night owls and stuff like that are looking for some good content. I know a lot of people said they've been looking for content in the morning, but at the same point in time, until I get to the position where I can full-time stream, once I'm at it full-time, I will definitely be doing a morning and evening show. That won't be an issue for whatsoever. Crazy Lady from the Farm, hello. Good to see you. Middle of the night. I will be streaming. I mean, I'll have my regular show times where we talk politics and do things like that. I will have that. Fern, hello. Good to see you. See what I mean? If I didn't have to get up early in the morning, I could stay up and we could do this kind of stuff. So that's kind of where I'm sitting at and changing over to a nighttime format. But I want your guys' opinion. I do this show for you guys. So I'm definitely going to want the evening show will grow more than you do it. What I'm thinking, Fox, is so I'm not in such a hurry in the mornings. So I'm not in such a hurry in the mornings, so stressed out in the mornings about time, that I just start doing an evening show, getting on here and doing like a 4-hour evening show, which I could do very easily if I don't have to get up that early in the morning. So that's kind of where I'm looking at your guys' support and what you think. Talk to me, I'll listen. I don't mind both. So Tech is in support of keeping both. We have 2 different audiences. Okay. So what do I do then? I do like a 7 to 9 in the mornings, and then come on and go from like 8 to 10 at night. Ideally, just go full time. Yes. When that happens, drop the first hour in the AM. I think mornings would be more structure and night is hangout. See, this is why I love the Tech. He just puts it in real perspective. Well, right now I'm not full time, but I've got to do something. So if I do, it's hard to drop the first hour. It's easier for me to drop the last hour simply because of the fact that I have to get out on the road right after. And in order to get back here, I can, if I leave early enough during the daytime, I can get things done and be back here to be back on by 8 o'clock at night to do an evening show, at least until 10 o'clock. So, how do I join Redneck support? What do you mean? I mean, where are how do you join Redneck tech support? Right now we're just trying to get him to his affiliates, and he's just got to put the time in. We've got everything we need other than just getting the time in. Yeah, 7 to 9 a.m. And 8 to 10 p.m. is where I would be at. No, Redneck Tech Support is my tech guy, Stotzy, and basically we found out that getting tickets for TwitchCon, unless he has affiliates on his deal, I can't do a +1. So I have to get the Redneck Tech Support. We have to get him to affiliates before we go to TwitchCon because he's going to be looking at the tech stuff. I'm basically going to be there kissing hands and shaking babies. So, and I'm going to be learning. You know, I'm going to be learning different things from different content creators, looking for people who are just chatting and seeing how they've come up and the things that they're doing. Yeah. Last weekend, did you see 3 girls walking down towards the lake in Spicer at all? Last weekend there was a ton of people walking by the lake in Spicer. Green Lake is a very tourist-driven lake. You have a lot of rich people who have weekend cabins out there. So, yeah, right now he's got the average viewers. He's just got to get the days in. Is what he's got to get Fox. So it's just a matter of him making the time to get on there, and then you guys just keeping up with the notifications. So, yeah. Absolutely. Keep America Great 2020. Check it out. If you're deplorable, you're safe here. Yeah. Unless you're, what's her name? Joy Bear or whatever her name is. Unless you're Joy Bear, then we offend her. Democrats offend her, but I'm not a Democrat. I just support Trump, but I still offend her. No by Elkhorn. I think so. I did. Yes, I do. I did. I seen them. They were walking down towards her as I was pulling out. I do remember that. So, I do remember seeing them. Because I waved. Matter of fact, I think I was pulling the boat with the Suburban. Build the damn wall, Stotzy says. They're already building the wall, Stotzy. They're building the wall. Ice Cube, what is happening? I just started it yesterday, actually. Ice Cube. And we were just talking about the hours. So I think I'm going to run 7 to 9 a.m. in the mornings. And then I'm going to run at least 8 to 10 p.m. I'm going to start running 8 to 10 p.m. in the evenings. So you're losing an hour in the morning, but you're gaining 2 hours in the evening until I get Little Miss Airhorns figure out how to watch the ads for bits. Oh, I got something for her.
Salam alaikum!
Yeah. And So, and that's kind of where I'm at, because I want to, if I leave earlier in the mornings for work, instead of trying to rush out of here at 10, if I leave earlier for work in the mornings, I can get back here in time to be on by 8 o'clock. So, opinions on Gavin. I honestly, I don't have any opinions. I'm not, Gavin McKinney's. I haven't really done a whole lot of research on it, so to tell you anything, I'd be lying to you. So, I tell you what I will do is I will look into it. The issue is this, and I'm ashamed to say this, but Samsung supports CNN. I don't know that they support them, but CNN is probably paying money to have their app automatically on my phone. So, yeah. But I do need to do some research, and that'll be the other thing too, is I'm lacking a lot in my research in politics. I'm real lacking a lot on a lot of issues right now, because all my options for catching news have kind of been cut short with my work schedule and things. Yeah. Ryan, what's happening? I was supposed to be getting off here a while back ago, but y'all keep piling in, so I'm just going to keep hanging out for a little while. Yeah, and so to give you an honest opinion, I really can't, but I will definitely check into it. I'm going hog hunting with thermal. They are killing my corn and soybean crops. Oh, man, I really want to go wild hog hunting. I may have to bring the bow and come out there, Stotzy, and try my luck. Right, and I've got a research team, Fox. The problem is even when they do their work, I don't have time, and the Redneck Tech right now does not have time to elaborate on it and figure it out. We're gonna get to that. The goal is by the time I go to TwitchCon that I will be full time. That is the goal. That is the goal we're pushing for. That is what I'm going for 100%. We're willing to make the sacrifice. I got family in Arkansas, actually, up in by Brennan Mountain, there, Ice Cube. So I was just down there. Had to bury my younger brother out there in January. So, yeah. Let's not talk about Fayetteville, though. I found out you can't even call your own brother gay in Fayetteville. They could put you in jail. Crazy. I have all the hogs you can handle. Boy, what kind of drog do I got to have on a boat to drop them? Are they like coyotes up here? Do you have to have a license to shoot them, or can you just shoot them? I'm next to Fort Smith. Okay, yeah, I know where you're at. Oh, wow. I appreciate the condolences, gentlemen. Yeah, no license needed, no limit, just like the coyotes out here. Sweet. Not Volvo hog. Watch it, Vapor. I mean, they could shoot at my Volvo hog. They might get shot back, though. 50 cal on top, baby. So, yeah, I once I get full time and I get the opportunity to travel, Stotzy, I'm definitely going to take you up on that. 100% going to take you up on that. And I can hunt bow at night. I'm actually pretty good at it. I haven't done it in a while, but I would definitely practice up to do that. Travel Buddy has our phone numbers when he gets in this area or when he gets to the States. If he needs anything, he knows to call us, Lolly and I both. So we're looking forward to having him here within the next few weeks. Definitely going to take him. Don't go to Fayetteville much. Get in trouble when I go up there. I damn near did too. A feller come at my brother sideways when we was up getting fuel in my truck, and he come at my brother sideways, and yeah, it didn't turn out for him. My younger brother's, about the same size as me. He's not as fat by any means, but he's about the same size as me otherwise. And you see us two big old boys jump out of a pickup truck, you know you done fucked up. So I shoot a Matthews Monster. My brother used to be sponsored by Matthews. Holds a couple of records in Arkansas. Redneck Tech Support, thank you for the 10 biddies.
Making them dirt road dollars, way out yonder, having them holler.
I'll show you what I'm hunting with this year, Stats. You might have some appreciation for this. This is what I usually hunt with. This one's new to me this year. My wife's uncle gave me this. So one thing I always do, like my dad gave me his, and then mine, I always make it a point to drop a deer with them. So this year, I'm on a mission to drop one with this. This is a Shakespeare Wonder Bow. It's a Trident. I don't know the draw on it. So I'm going to take it in, have it tested. So the recurve bow is something that I grew up. This was the first thing I ever shot, was a recurve. I got away from it for a while. Used to shoot Browning. My brother used to shoot competitively. I never did. I shot simply for meat. I've had a couple of trophies. But my rule is if it ain't at least 14 points, I'm not dropping it. I'm shooting for food. So, my best with a recurve is 62 yards. That's my best with a recurve so far. That is my absolute best. I'm averaging probably between 40 and 45 yards. Damn college town and all the road construction up there. You think it was the city's LOL. Yeah, I'm a big fan of recurves, so I grew up with them. I learned how to aim off the arrow. It was a big jump for me when I went to compound bow. Going to the compound, once I learned it, I used to have the Browning Signature Series Gold, and it was presented to me by Ted Nugent at Sportsman's Warehouse because they made a limited series run of them at the time. You can get within 50 yards of these pig stickers. Probably, Stotzy, what I would do is I would actually probably go get me a compound to come shoot there. I'd probably go down to Missouri, and then my brother and I would take a run to Arkansas to his bow dealer, and so take a deal down there, and I'd take some time, spend a week down there getting to learn it. And I'd probably be shooting a Matthews, so 85% let off. That's a nice setup. God, I remember when it came off with a 50% let off, man, that Browning Signature Gold Series, a 50% let off, and I'm like, oh. My first compound bow was XI Impact, actually. That was my very first compound bow. And I had to learn to shoot right-handed with that. And I'm serious, too. As soon as I get going full-time and I get some traveling money, believe that. Don't even trip, Tater Chip. I ain't lying to you. I'm fixing to come drop a hog. I ain't playing. I'm fixing to come drop a hog. So, yeah. So my first compound was an XI Impact. My first actual hunting one, of course, everybody had the little bear, training bows, but I had my first compound. My first recurve. Shit, where is it? I think it's in the top of the garage, actually. Or no, maybe it is here. Give me 1 second, guys. Wait till you see this. This is going to be a trip. Wait until you see this. I think I have it here yet. here? No. I was wrong. It is in the top of the garage. I'm sorry. Very wrong. So, Matthew's mission. Oh. Oh, look at there. We got into a big conversation about bows. Yeah, and growing up, we lived in shotgun territory for deer. So, my first shotgun was a single shot 410. So, and then I got into the Remington 850s and things like that, and I got into all different types of guns, shooting. So, I don't know, guns just got to be way too easy for me. I mean, back when I was a teenager, Federal Ammunition, which is right here in Minnesota, they put out what was called, and it is pronounced Sabot, just so people understand that they call it Sabots or whatever they call it. The SABOT. So, the Sabot slug had a grouping pattern at 100 yards of a half an inch. The first two shots would go through this exact same hole in the center of the target, being vice shot at Federal. The third one would come out a half an inch off. They could not tighten up the consistency anymore, but that's pretty damn good out of a Remington 870. So, a BPS 10 gauge. That's going to knock your dick in the dirt a little bit. I wish the ATF would view my my petition to get my gun rights back. Most underrated gun for deer hunting, 410. I put many in the freezer with it. The thing I love about a 410 is it is good all the way around for everything. You can use it for small game. You can use it for large game. It is a very good all-around gun. It is probably one of the most versatile shotguns that you can use. And that is my opinion, and I will stick to it. And I've shot a shit ton of shotguns. I've tons and tons and tons of shotguns. Okay. 410s. I mean, they even make loads that you can shoot arrows out of a 410. So if you want your kids to learn shotgun, you want to get them into a very versatile shotgun, one that you don't have to change the chokes out of. I will tell you right now, you can go to Walmart and buy a New England 410 pump. And that is a nice thing about a 410. As long as it was machined right, you can buy 410s cheap. You can shoot everything with them. You can shoot lead shot, steel shot, slugs, everything with a 410, and you can hunt everything with a 410. So, and people will argue this point with me, but you can argue all you want, okay? And I may be a little partial just because of the fact that it was my first gun, but I'm telling you, to this day, if I was hunting shotgun, I would probably rock a 410. One, because it's extremely light. And when you got to trek through the woods a ways, weight is everything. You know, I used to have to hunt a lot of state land as a teenager, and in my early adulthood, I had to hunt a lot of state land. So, 2506 is the best up to elk. Not for elk. The clip. Wow, that'd be really cool. I got a 310 bolt action 410. I remember when I went to Walmart, I think I was 18 years old, and I seen the New England 410 pump. Would hold 5 shells. I was like, I need that in my life. And how much was it? It was 129 bucks. 129 bucks, and I was like, I gotta have that. And I bought it. And I love that gun. I shot that gun constantly. So, but I had the opportunity to go deer hunting or go elk hunting this year. My brother invited me. One person is his hunting party canceled out to go to Colorado. It is in September, but I do not have the funds to make that trip. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm just hoping I get to take it again later on in life. When my gun rights come back, one thing I definitely want to do is I want to go grizzly hunting, and I know I have to get in a lot better shape to do that. So, yeah. Anyways, y'all, now I seriously have to get off of here. I seriously have to get off here. I have to get going. I have a Featherlight 270. Yeah, my younger brother is fixing to go out there to Colorado in September. Asked me, yeah, let's raid Killer. Set it up. Remember, guys, when you get into Killer Steven, blow him up, hit him with the Redneck Invasion. Let him know that he has been invaded. Say, you have been invaded. So, he likes gun talk, too. He's very pro-Second Amendment, so he'll be ready. Hit it.
Move!